Hello everyone. Okay, so what I'm going to describe for you for today's class is about how to count numbers in Korean word. In English, if you want to learn the English form, then excuse me. Advertisement is coming up, so let's try to wait for some time. Okay, so what we are going to describe about is that we'll try to understand about how to count numbers. So what we can do for you is that we'll try to count for 0 to 10 for today. Okay, let's try to count numbers one by one in Korean. So if you try to say as a 0, in English we say as 0, right? And in Korean we try to say young. Okay, let's try to repeat after me. Young, young, young. Yeah. And also, when you try to understand about the word as the number one, then how can we say it in Korean? 일, 일, or 하나, 하나. And if we try to understand about the word as the number two, then we try to say as 이, or 둘, 둘. Okay, so let's repeat after me. 이, 둘, 둘. And next, so when you try to count the numbers of the number three, then in English we try to say as three, right? Then how can we say as in Korean? 삼, 삼, 삼. Set, set, set. Then how can we describe the numbers for number four? We try to say as 탑, 탑, or net, net, net. Then when you try to count the number of five, how do we say? We try to say yes, O, O. It just sounds like O of the English alphabet of O, right? Or we could say as 다섯. Repeat after me. 다섯, 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 다섯. So if you try to pronounce the word of number six, we try to say as yuk, 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 yuk. Or we try to say as 여섯, 여섯, 여섯. Okay, let's try to repeat after me. 여섯. Then if you try to count the numbers of the number seven, then how can we try to say? We try to say as 칠, 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 or 일곱, 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 일곱. Then if we try to count the numbers of eight, how do we try to say? We try to say as eight, or in English, that's in English, we say as 팔, 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 or 여덟, 여덟, 여덟. If we try to count the number of nine, then what we try to say this in Korean, we say as 구, 구, 구. Or we try to say as 아홉, 아홉, 아홉. Then if we try to say as 10, then how can we try to say as 십, 십, 십. Or 열, 열, 열. Okay, let's try to repeat about how to count the numbers in a Korean word one by one. Young, 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 young. 일, 일. 하나, 하나. 이, 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 이. 둘, 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 둘. Next, we try to say as 삼, we say 삼, or that's for three, or we try to say as 셋, 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 셋. Or let's try to go for the next one, which describes for as four, we say as 사, 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 or 넷, 넷. That means four, four, four. And when you try to count the numbers of five, we try to say as O, 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 or 다섯, 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 다섯. If we try to count the numbers of six, we try to say as 육, 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 or 여섯, 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 여섯. If we try to count the numbers of seven, how do we try to say it? 7, 7, or 일곱, 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 일곱. And next, how do we count the numbers on number 8? We try to say as 8 or 여덟. 9, how do you say we say 9? 9 or 아홉. 10, 10, 열. Okay, that's all for today for the how to count the numbers in Korean words. The next class, what I'm going to do for you is that I'm going to start to count how to count as 11 to 20 or hundreds and thousands and everything. Okay, if you have any questions in class, you can able to contact with me with this YouTube site. Okay, so if you I'm doing as the Kim's Korean Code Language Culture and Lifestyle. So if you have any questions about the hour on the class, and you can able to contact me with this on the YouTube. Thank you.